Um, I'm really not in the mood to do this today, but couple things I want to start out with. First of all, there's a lot of things going on in the real world, right? Some really important fucking things. Some really scary fucking things, right? And I think everybody uh, collectively needs to recognize that and not constantly be be consumed with the goings back and forth on the internet. I mean, I guess I'm gonna learn my what the fuck is this alarm? Oh, these are my Reddit notifications. That's funny. Um, a friend of mine was accused of doing something yesterday, and we came live to talk about that. And then other people went live for 3 hours. 3 fucking hours. And I have to say this too, because Smashly, that looked painful to you, to me. Like, you look like that was a painful process to you. So my question to you is, why would you want to spend so much time late at night, in fact, to listen to my live and talk shit? If you, and can I just point out the fact that you never once in 3 fucking hours of talking, never once addressed the fucking issue that we brought here?
Right. So to me, Smashley's whole lab was based off of, well, if you never saw the images, why are you talking about it? And the reason we were talking about it is because I was accused of sharing them and I didn't. So yeah, we're going to talk about it. So it just felt like a very
And wasn't there,
misinformed live.
it was, but wasn't, okay, so what Kendra was saying, did that pertain to Muffin Man's children, right?
Yes.
Okay, and that's what we were talking about. But never once in 3 hours did you bring up the fact that Breezy was accused of passing around pictures of people's children. Not one time in 3 hours. You talked about absolutely everything except for that.
And I just want to make it clear, no, Smash, I have not seen it. I made it very publicly clear 2 days ago that I have not and will not speak on that because I did not and will not see it. Therefore, I cannot say it is true or untrue. I don't talk about shit I don't know about. I always say everything out loud, so I don't know why you felt the need to say all that nonsense about my tone. My tone is because of Kendra and what she accused Breezy of, that all you guys just want to ignore. Instead of taking any kind of accountability or holding your friends accountable, what are you doing? You're changing the narrative or you're deflecting, which I predicted
Yes.
was going to happen. So thank you for proving me right yet again.
I want to bring this up, Smashly, because you spend a lot of time talking about how I annoy you. I'm so fucking annoying to you. I don't act like an adult. I'm not capable of having a conversation, right? All those things you say. But there are copious amounts of people on here that I have held adult conversations with, that I have squashed conflict with. And I've done it regularly in almost 4 years that I've been on this app. I've held quite a few adult conversations with people to overcome fucking conflict. Now, am I going to do it in the box on the internet when people were screaming at me? Probably the fuck not. Now, am I going to do it in the box on the internet when people were screaming at me? Probably the fuck not. Probably the fuck not. You kept saying, oh, I'll get in that box to cuss you out, but I won't have a conversation with you because you're not. You kept saying, oh, I'll get in that box to cuss you out, but I won't have a conversation with you because you're not capable of it. But yet you have not yet once tried. Not once. Not one time, Smash. Not one time. But you like to yet once tried. Not once. Not one time, Smash. Not one time. But you like to talk about it. You like to talk about how I am and how annoying and how I all the my God, Smashly and how annoying and how I all the my God, Smashly what is that the Kendra always says? You can't have my skin, bitch. You cannot have my fucking skin. 3 hours. 3 hours on a live talking about us, but never coming with anything about what we were saying. You didn't come and say, yeah, Kendra, do you have that proof? Why wasn't, I never heard that. I never heard, hey, Kendra, can you come in here and show that proof they're asking for, please? Not once, because you can't hold your own people to the same standard that you demand from other people. That's wild to me.
Right. Or for her to just show the screenshot of, well, that was on your screen, which is why we were even live to begin with. That would have been helpful to her viewers.
No, because they spun the narrative. I didn't see the whole live, okay? I'm not going to sit there and watch a live I have no interest in. Hence why I don't know most of the shit that happens on this app because, again, I think you're all fucking dumb. But don't you dare try to say that it's my tone in regards to that when you are watching the live with the context. It's in front of you. The clip I saw, you're playing it and Breezy asked how to do the green screen. And that's when she showed what Kendra said. That's what the live was about.
Yes.
So instead, you decided to distort it and try to make us look like some sort of what?
Monsters. Monsters under the bed.
Angry ones at
Yeah.
that.
Breezy.
Yeah, angry
I
ones
couldn't
at
come
that.
up yesterday. My husband was at physical therapy, but I am so sorry that for some reason you were thrust into one of the saddest and cruelest things you can accuse somebody of. I don't doubt for 1 second that you did it because I know you didn't. So to then have that out there and nobody be willing to give you answers or say, oh, I'm sorry, I misunderstood their conversation. Which again, if you don't like us, why the hell do you watch us every day? I sure as hell do not spend 3 hours in Smashley's shed. I sleep at night.
Fuck no.
So I was going to bed and I actually saw that and I saw that subject come up and I was like, fuck, excuse my language. Here we go again. It's like Tonto and the sidekick in there. One can't speak without the other, I guess. So string me up
I
on
agree.
whatever body part you want to crucify me for this time for not being on the popular side of opinion, but I know you didn't do it.
Right. And thank you for that. And it doesn't, I mean, it probably should bother me, but it doesn't because look at where it's coming from. I've asked for proof. Several people have asked for proof, and there's nothing. And obviously, I know that I didn't send or share anyone's photos around. So look at where this is coming from.
It isn't even about that, though. It's about the fact that they just couldn't address why we were here. You spent all that time and never answered. Never. We can demand receipts from some people, but some people don't have to listen.
They never answered because the answer is, I'm wrong and I'm sorry. And I don't give a shit what your
Why can't you
numeric
do
age
that?
is.
Yeah, for real.
Your maturity level brings you to be able to say those words. I've said them plenty of times in my life.
Absolutely.
I'll say them more times in my life. I'm sorry. I was wrong. And take the damn post down.
No,
But I don't think you're
she
ever going to
doubled-
hear those words.
She doubled down in the comment section.
Insane.
Yeah.
Infuriating.
And that's and she said they fucked up when they accused Breezy. That's all we came to the internet yesterday about. Like, you said that, Kendra. You made that accusation in the comments. Naturally, somebody is going to say, I didn't do that. Can you show me? And the fact that you have yet to do that, or have yet to even be called out by your own people that spend all day, every day calling out the next. Like, literally. But you can't call out your own people? You can't say, Kendra, get in the box and show the fucking proof. Or say, Kendra, if you don't have the proof, then you should apologize to Breezy for even making the accusation without it. None of y'all did that. These are all things that you demand constantly from other fucking people. It is not fair. And then you want to sit there and talk about us. We have an actual issue. You just don't want to address it. But we're supposed to be quiet about it. The fuck out of here.
And the live that we had nothing to do with Smash.
Nothing.
And normally I would reach out and talk personally if something, is amiss, but I stand firm. If someone's going to talk about me publicly, I'm going to address it publicly.
I agree.
Period.
The accusation was very public. The response needs to be very public.
Absolutely.
Not a DM of I'm sorry. I mean, there was the public accusation
But
in
you
the
know
messages.
what, Shawnee Penny, you're bringing up a very good point, right?
Right.
Because while we were live yesterday, asking Kendra to come in and show the proof or come in and discuss it, that discussion didn't have to be with me. I could have muted the whole time. But she sure could have come in here and addressed fucking Breezy. But instead what she did was went live on her own live, never showing proof, never addressing the question we asked, and just ran her fucking mouth. And we're the problem? That's wild.
Yeah, and the only issue that they wanted to run with after they sat and streamed us and listened is, oh my God, shame on her for having Petty's photos in her phone. I never said that I
Right.
had photos in my phone. I could have pointed her in the direction of where to get or see these photos, but don't make assumptions.
Oh my gosh,
Don't
I
make
forgot
assumptions.
about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What
Well,
kind of
but if-
person has those kinds of pictures in her phone? Like a lot of y'all do. Just saying. A lot of y'all do.
If you have the photos in your phone, then when Malibu sent them to Smashly, they have them in their phones. So weren't they
Actually, straight
furthering?
up said she still has it in her phone.
Aren't they furthering
Yeah.
the whole CP thing? I'm confused. Make
So
that
she
make
needed
sense.
those for proof so she could turn it in.
Well, let me, you know what? Let
But
me
it was
bring
still
that part
passed
up.
around. It was still passed
I'll bring
around.
that part up. I will bring that part up. I'll find it. If any
Stop
of y'all are
passing
mad, I think
around Child
I'm going to kind of
exploitation.
paraphrase, but not really. Oh, sorry, Shiny. We're talking exactly at the same
I'm sorry. I was
You're
just
going.
infuriated. Stop it. If they're doing it, stop it. You're just as guilty as the first and second person.
Dry beggar too, so.
Yeah, no, she's a boring dry beggar. I want to say that that part comes up rather early in this fucking 3-hour recording. Then I don't have 3 hours. Listen, I'll never have 3 hours. I will never ever have 3 hours for this fucking internet ever.
Oh. I was going to. I said I was going to. I was feeling so irritated.
Malibu drinking alcohol? I didn't know that was a thing.
I do drink socially. I just
Me too.
don't like to sit and drink by myself. It's not very fun. I'll tell you what, alcohol makes me horny, and if I'm by myself, what can I do?
Thanks for that.
Alright, I was gonna try to be off at midnight. Obviously, that's not gonna work because the hubby fucked that all up. But I want to try to get through this. So I'm really curious what this fucking bitch has to say.
She's really curious about what this fucking bitch has to say.
Share list. Whatever she brought on her, that actually looks really good.
Yeah, it was a chicken salad I made,
Looks like
Smashly.
a chicken salad with eggs, tomatoes, cucumber.
I love GoPro. How are you gonna play a good song and then talk about it?
Yeah. Yes, I need the salad. Come up with you. I want to talk to you. Folks, but not your own food. How do you even know that I can afford cigarettes? That's what I want to talk about, Libby. Come on up here. Since you've obviously been studying my financial portfolio, why don't you come
I
up here?
can't get this to fast
Stop
forward.
that discussion.
Like,
And
it,
other people were actually talking.
I want her to say
What
what.
all is to not bring my fucking child into anything. No, don't. No, unblock just browsing the streets. You guys keep blocking her. She got blocked on her other account too. That's somebody that's kicking me in here. She was like, you blocked me on April 11th. I was like, what? I didn't because I have no idea. I'm blocked. She was like April 11th to be exact, and I was like, fuck, I had no idea.
Was there a live that was before this?
No, Smashly. No.
From today? From today? Because usually she's on it like the app.
Hold on.
Because usually she's on it like the Ask Cracadon.
I happened to sleep in that day, Smash. What can I say?
Well, for those of us that go to bed.
Hey, I just coming up to let you know, she was live a number of times this morning. There were a number of lives. She was debating Kendra, so Kendra went live, then she got Kendra taken down. So
Before this, then. All that
Hold
stuff
on, hold on.
before this one?
How is that? My God.
How did you get Kendra
This is-
taken down while you were live?
because
That's just
she
it, we
was
were all
going
live.
at Libby. And then I think this is one of the first ones. I'm not sure if it's the first one, but this is when
Oh,
I
yo.
logged on, and this is the clip. This is from where I got sent clips, I believe.
Okay. So I'll just kind of have to, like, chase her around.
Yeah, unfortunately, she was really all over the place this morning, so I just...
And she typically is. That's why I'm like...
Sandra,
asking,
you
like,
ain't ever
where
fucking
else?
lied.
Is this the first one, or...
I don't know. They said I got they said I got Kendra taken down, but
I can send you some of the clips I have.
I didn't. I never even went into
I've
that
got
live.
all live.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I just have clips of like specific parts where she was talking about people, but I'd have to cut them down a little bit. But
Well,
I can try if you need to.
I wouldn't worry about
My
it.
goodness, look at all the effort that's going into listening to my live.
Yeah, Robert was in there. I talked
Takes-
about all this today, so that's cute.
This could never be me.
Okay, so this is at least one of the first ones, so we can... This is an hour and 41.
People in the comments said this is the one where she
We don't want to miss a minute, man.
goes
But we
crack
hate her, but we don't want to miss any.
It's not crazy. Not like that. That just, it's just wording. Golly, I feel like I gotta walk on eggshells. Like that. That just, it's just wording. Golly, I feel like I gotta walk on eggshells.
I'm fucking dead.
I put my socks on.
Good afternoon, Slimeach.
I have my socks on.
Good afternoon, Slimeach. I really just want to get to the part where she says, okay, here. I really just want to get to the part where she says, okay, here. It should be coming up.
Thank you. I don't want Noodle 777. I'm gonna stop you, Oi. I'm gonna stop you, Oi. I'm sorry. I really wasn't.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now.
Sure, let's listen.
And I don't really care who it makes upset. But I have no issues with Robert. Robert is definitely not a clout chaser. From what I understand, Robert was definitely not talking shit about people earlier. I talk to Robert on the phone often, so let's just not mention him. Please. And thank you.
I ain't been fighting with nobody. People just don't like my opinions. But if people don't like my opinions, then they should probably move their. I ain't been fighting into. I hate my opinions. But if people don't like my opinions, then they should probably move their shenanigans to a FaceTime. Like, I don't know why you guys want just to come here and do whatever the fuck you want to do and then shenanigans to a FaceTime. Like, I don't know why you guys here and do whatever the fuck you want to do and then you don't think somebody else is gonna have something to say about it. That's weird to me. I know that every time I get up here, somebody's gonna have something to say about it. So why would it be any different for you? Thank you, Stephanie Ann. Please don't Beetlejuice. I know, Also, okay, so moving on. I know. Also, there's not everything I want to say. That was my kid on stuff. You don't have to mention her for anything at all. Or Breezy. Yeah, poor Breezy. Regina puts it on private so it doesn't get recorded in her account banana. Well, then what's the point? If you're going to make a video on somebody, wouldn't you want that somebody? No, you just want all your friends that agree with you to be there to see it. It's weird. It's weird. And yes, I know you all. I know how this works. Please quit acting like I just got here yesterday. You all have hard-ons for Regina. I get it. You love her. You worship her. You put her on a pedestal. You follow her everywhere. You hang on. And all have hard-ons for Regina. I worship her. You put her on a pedestal. You follow her every word she speaks. For nothing. Ultimately, you're only doing it to be horribly disappointed in the end. So, yeah, have fun with that. Bandwagon that shit, you can never get catch me doing that horseshit. Have fun with that. Bandwagon that shit, you can never get catch me doing that horseshit. I don't like people because everybody else likes them. In fact, I tend to like people that nobody else fucking likes, so I'd rather keep it that way. Now, Kendra.
Here it comes.
Now, Kendra. TikTok, sweetheart. Everybody loves me. Why do you continually come to the internet with comments not knowing that you're talking about making yourself look stupid while trying to make somebody else look bad? Also counterproductive when you're trying to make somebody else look. Also counterproductive when you're trying to.
They're about to justify Malibu sending around the CP, or the quote-unquote CP.
Of Breezy passing around any pictures. Could we, in fact, Kendra, I think this might be the second, maybe third time that I've asked you to bring proof to the internet about things that you say. Could we probably maybe follow through? Could we follow through this time? Can you please post the proof of Breezy just passing anybody's pictures around? Please.
Trying to blame someone who owned what part they had in the very beginning and turned it around to fight for the victim. And for anyone to turn around and blame her is crazy work. Instead of attacking the person who is actually doing the fucked up shit, but you all want to blaze over that and forget all about Stephanie, but you're going to blame one of the people who has been working diligently for almost 2 years.
How you doing, honey?
Like, are you guys friends with Stephanie? I'm not getting it.
Yeah, Rivka, same.
Yeah, it's odd to me. It is really odd to me.
Kind of like some other people we know, but
Hey, mandatory.
Yeah, it's odd to me. It is really odd to me. And all I'm asking is just post your proof. In fact, can we normalize when accusing somebody of something just at the same time we're accusing them, post the proof? Isn't that what we just stop? Yeah, can we just stop with the open-ended accusations? Just, if you're going to accuse somebody of something, just have the proof at the same time. Same.
Not to mention saying, why is that ghost account always in these conversations? I wonder if it's that Breezy. Like, first of all, she never gets in fucking boxes, dude. She never gets in boxes. She only comments. So, it's a weird fucking person to pinpoint. Like, pinpoint me. I'm up here. I run my mouth. Boom. It's a weird point me. I'm up here. I run my...
It's a little windy out here. I'm trying to cover my ear, but... Hey, Kendra, do you want to come in here and, like, talk about it? Like, talk about what you know?
See,
Here and, like, talk about it? Like, talk about what you think.
the problem is, Snark, I'll be the one to say it. And let me give people a chance to start their screen recording. The problem, Snark, that I think most of us have, at least, I'll speak for myself, but I feel
Yeah,
like
why don't you do that?
there's several people that agree. But anyways, you have this big thing where you won't go into other boxes, right? And if you do, it's brief, and you're like, I'm gonna go live.
Has anybody ever been in a live where
I've seen you in plenty of other people's boxes. Plenty.
let's talk for a minute. Hey, have you guys ever seen me like try to do... Okay, like let's take Better Days live the other day when I got in that box, right? I was speaking perfectly fine. I wasn't mad. I was just like, hey, why do y'all keep doing this? Now, Kendra comes in the box. I was pretty much okay up until Kendra came in the box, right? Starting to scream about things. Now, mind you, I have been trying to get Kendra in a box for how long? Never could happen. But because she was well supported in that live that day, she was real anxious to get in the box, right? Now, the first thing that Kendra says when she gets in the box is referencing my daughter leaving my granddaughter for me to raise. Now, if you don't think that's rage baiting, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. So I was supposed to then stay up in the box, let her rage bait me, act the way I'm gonna act when you come for my fucking kids, and then you guys had everything that you needed to support your argument that I am who I am, right? So why would I do that? Why would I do that? That doesn't make any fucking sense to me. You guys like to think like that you're gonna get me caught up so that I prove your point. I'm not going to do that, okay? I'm not going to do it because you want me to do it. Very similar, in fact, what you do to Mikey, right? You go in there and you lie to him in his chat. You gas him up to react the way that you want him to react, so that then it provides you the entertainment that you're looking for, because Mikey will say all the things that you won't say. So that's it. That's that.
Right, and if you do, it's brief, and you're like, I'm gonna go live. Because you can't control the narrative. You can't mute and block and all the things that you can do in your own live. I don't know if there's like some weird need to have control over a situation, which, alright, whatever. But that's why people don't go and...
Is that why Kendra didn't join the box yesterday to explain to Breezy why she lied on her? Is that why? Because the same thing goes. Like, if you're going to apply it to me, you can apply that same thing to Kendra. Weird how that works.
Box, girl. You get mad. You're like, oh my god, nobody ever comes in my box. Nobody wants to have a conversation.
Baby,
Well,
I don't care who and
'cause
who
you're
don't
an
come
asshole.
to my fucking box.
You don't allow people to speak. And B, when you do allow people to speak, if you allow people to speak, you then mute when you don't like what they're saying.
I might let you have that one because I had muted people that wouldn't let me
I
talk.
would
So
rather take a 2-liter to the rear than go up in a box with you.
what about you gives
Sam,
off
you
the
have
impression that
like,
that
not because I'm
2 liter would be
afraid or,
easy?
you know, not because I feel like you would school me on anything, but because you're just so fucking annoying.
I didn't
See,
even know that was an option.
did you hear that? Did you hear that ignorance? Did you hear that? Because it's not usually something that I like to do. You know what I mean? But since you said that you would rather take a 2 liter to the ass than come in my box, something about you tells me it would be an easy fit.
Like, you're terrible. You're really annoying. And not on top of being annoying, you're controlling at that.
I would like to ask my friends that are in this live right now if they find me any of those things.
You are so annoying that I'm gonna sit here and stream your live and listen to you anyway.
I'm so glad she said it so I didn't have to.
I just
It's the laugh for
curious
me.
minds want to know if we can put Mentos in that 2-liter before we stick it up her rear.
Is that a challenge? Is somebody
If you ever
supposed to
wonder one
accept
night
that
if you
challenge?
were, you know, laying in
I'm
bed and you're
confused.
like, I wonder why nobody wants to come talk to me. That's why. Because you're fucking annoying. You don't allow people to speak.
God
And
damn
again,
it! Why?
if you do allow people to speak, it's only briefly before
Jesus,
you're hitting that
Mark.
mute button. Mute. You controlling bitch.
You controlling bitch. God, why? Smashly! Smashly B!
I feel so
I'm
controlled at the
fucking dead
moment.
right now. Listen, like, you controlling bitch. Ash, like, why do you have such strong. I have to tell you that I don't share those same feelings. Like, wow, like, I don't know you, girl. I don't know you from nobody. I can't have that strong of a feeling about somebody that I truly don't know. I don't know, Smashly. You're really trying to convince other people that I'm the problem while showing your own problems. Wow.
Right? Like,
I'm laughing at the comment. Not the 2-liter.
right? Like,
I'm serious.
You
and
still
that's
have a
been
2-liter of
Kendra the
Malibu
entire
vet
time
too.
with conflict. Is she'll talk about it with the people groups. And that's been Kendra conflict.
Before I fucking went
Is
up there and had a
support her opinion,
conversation with her.
but she won't talk about it with the people she's talking about.
I don't know what that would feel like, but I would imagine it would be. Listen, I've never taken a 2-liter, okay, up the rear. However, I feel like it would be less painful than trying to have an adult conversation with Pam.
Wild.
And say, why don't you just come to me? Why wouldn't you talk to me? Blah, blah, blah. Y'all don't do that.
I'd rather take a 2-liter, Victoria.
She'd rather take a 2-liter.
And to talk to
Victoria.
me?
Huh?
Is she saying she would rather take one than to talk to me?
No, I don't know.
I would absolutely love for her to come in here and give me some idea of what I have done wrong instead of spreading misinformation with no proof, no receipts, nothing. Come on now. When all we've done is scream from the rooftops about what is happening to that family, for anyone to try to turn it around is just, that's diabolical. Oh, absolutely.
It really is.
Absolutely.
And I don't even think Kendra was around for any of
Girl, if you're so annoying, why does she sit
Hold
there and
on.
listen to your lives?
I
Not
Like, fucking for
Smash's
real.
2-liter just entered the room.
Seriously?
Well, hi.
Fucking A, yeah.
She's doing something on her tablet, texting or something. That's why it's quiet. I'm waiting for when they explain and justify Malibu passing around what they consider CP. There was also another. Oh, in fact, there was also something else that Smashley said. It was last night. It was kind of alarming to me because she said that she justifies Malibu sending her the quote unquote CP to me because she said that she justifies Malibu sending her the quote unquote CP and then says that she currently is keeping it in her phone for when the time comes to report. And I was very confused about that because wouldn't it have been time to report when she showed the image? Wouldn't everybody have reported then?
That would be an immediate report for me.
Yeah, right.
Mention
So,
the person who sent it
oh,
to me,
baby, what happened?
I would lose my shit on them and block them.
Not only that, there's a police department and a phone number with a detective already assigned to the case. And that's already been put out there. So what are they waiting on?
Yeah, that's what I was confused by that. Like, I was under the impression that y'all had already made your report because that would have been instantaneous for anybody else.
No, I'd be furious for somebody.
She wasn't, but I'm sure she's sitting here screen recording from the window so she can run around with it. How about run around
Not
with
the
it? We'll come in
Sprite
here and
2
talk.
liter.
No, but won't come in here and window so she can run around with it. We'll come in here and talk. No, but won't come in here and just confront the person that she's talking about. And that's
You
the problem
can't
with
have
me.
a fucking conversation.
Spreading misinformation, like no.
She can't come in here and say anything because all of her friends that will get in a box and take over her are at work. She can't friends that will get in a box and take over
I mean,
her.
to be fair, I was sleeping, so I would have went up there. Actually, I'm kidding.
Now you just spent 10 fucking minutes talking about how you'd rather take a fucking 2-liter to your ass than get in my box and then said, I'd have got in there. Weird.
Well, what would the
Weird
point
girl.
of her? What would have been the point of her coming over and getting in a box when Kendra with
I would
me?
absolutely go open a box and cuss her the fuck out
There's no point.
without the 2 there. But I wouldn't go up there intending to have a conversation because A, she's not
What? Can you make that make fucking sense?
an adult. I mean, she's an adult, but she doesn't act like one. Can't have a conversation like one. I'd be.
Okay, but Smash's logic is that you're an adult, but you can't act like one. And here she is at what, midnight on fucking TikTok playing a grown ass person's fucking live and picking it apart like what? An adult?
Yeah. Right. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you're literally saying I can't act like an adult while not acting like an adult.
Completely doubling down on my opinion because I do find it harmful to spread information about. Told you it was windy. I went my door. About somebody sharing or passing around CP. I feel like that is harmful, and I stand on that.
Shiny Penny, I was accused of sharing around some
Here it comes.
CP photos by Kendra.
Y'all are quick with the fucking account.
Which never happens. I'd like to see. And I was accused of always being in the middle of these kinds of conversations.
Involving CP, like
Which is so weird. Like that's what we're doing. Like we're literally running around the internet.
involving CP, like
Which is so weird. Like that's what we're doing. Like we're literally running around the internet accusing people of crimes with absolutely no proof.
Ma'am,
That's crazy.
respectfully, how do you suppose one of us should prove that?
I actually think I misspoke when I said proof. I don't. That's not what I was. That's not the word I was looking for. So I'll give you that one too, Smash.
Also, for anybody that's upset with Malibu, for either A, sending it to me, or B, thinking that she still has it in her phone. She does not have it in her phone. And yes, she did send it to me. And I still have it in my phone. Because I want to make sure I have it when the time
So
comes.
she doesn't know
Hold
that
on.
she has TV in her phone.
No, Sunshine. Hold on. That was the most important part of what she said. Hold on.
We'll get there. I'm getting ahead of myself.
No, I can't move it back on this. Oh man, I can't move it all the way back. I'm gonna have to find it.
Please try to. Yeah.
Anyways, she said right then, I'm keeping it in my phone. So when it comes time to report, what? I don't know what that means.
I don't know, but wasn't Kendra saying how nasty it is to even have something like that in your
Yes.
phone? And that she would never mess with anyone who's like that? I'm just,
Yes.
okay, just making sure.
She said all those things like you shouldn't. I would never have that in my phone or be around anybody that would keep that stuff in their phone. Oh my God. Do you guys talk to each other?
They do. The translation to that is, I would never talk to anybody I don't like who has it on their phone. But the people I do like who has it on their phone, well,
It's
that's
okay.
okay.
Right.
That's the translation.
Oh my God. I just don't understand that.
No, she wasn't, but I'm sure she's sitting here screen recording from the window so she can run around with it. How about run around
Not
with
the
it? We'll come in
Sprite
here and
2
talk.
liter.
No, but won't come in here and window so she can run around with it. Won't come in here and talk. No, but won't come in here and just confront the person that she's talking about. And that's
You
a problem.
can't have a fucking conversation.
Running this information? Like, no. She can't come in here and say anything because all of her friends that will get in a box and take over her are at work.
I can't move the slider on this fucking
That will
thing.
get in a box and take
I
over
mean,
her.
to be fair, I was sleeping, so.
That's another thing.
Went up there.
What woman with kids stays up all night and then sleeps all day? Where does that happen at?
I would absolutely go open a box and cuss her the fuck out without the two there.
It's gonna get loud, guys.
Intending to have a conversation.
Oh, maybe not. She decided she wasn't coming
She's
in.
an adult, but she doesn't act like one. Can't have a conversation like one. It's painful. Dude, it's fucking painful to listen to this fucking chick, dude.
Like what
And called me a trick. How fucking old are you?
Completely doubling down on my opinion because I do find it harmful to spread information about. Told you it was windy. There was my door. About somebody sharing or passing around CP. I feel like that is harmful, and I stand on that.
Shiny Penny, I was accused of sharing around some CP photos by Kendra.
Hold on.
Talk shit. She's muted.
Like that's what we're doing. Like,
She came back too fast.
which is so weird. Like that's what we're doing. Like we're literally running around the internet accusing people of crimes with absolutely no proof.
Ma'am,
crazy.
respectfully, how do you suppose one of
There's
us...
pepperoni in there.
How do you...
Oh.
Because I don't know, I kind of feel
I
like...
did.
Y'all might have a different tune.
We would have a different tune.
I would hope that if you saw it, you'd have a different tune, but what do I know? I mean...
You don't know?
I need to shut the fuck up. When I just
Thank God for that.
And then X.
I'm going to have to say, I agree with you on that one, Smash, because absolutely, we were not talking about that narrative at all that you are spinning.
No,
That's crazy work. That is
no,
crazy.
I agree 100%.
Screen around it.
Don't forget to
right, Ashley.
Yeah, you have to save. Unhinged. Did you see the video? I don't think I shared it to you. I don't know why I can't find you on my share list. But it's on my main account. Spill my coffee. That's a misdemeanor. Spill my coffee.
Breezy. That's a misdemeanor.
I have it in your pocket.
You can't go to effects?
Well, I'm on it. I can see the screenshot. I want to share with you. I can't click it. You have to
Okay, so I was like, okay, well, in collective thought, we were like, well, maybe she didn't see the screenshot, but this is where Breezy actually puts the screenshot of Kendra accusing her, and it's on the green screen. So how did we just glaze over that? Like, how did we never touch on that?
Yeah, Jason, different green screen, up like a background.
Yeah, that's with me.
That cheers you up, Lynette.
Why did we do that?
You see my board?
Talk on your number. Here, you want to send it to me and I'll green screen it?
Grab it from our chat.
Which one? The comments?
This one. Yeah. I might have found it, but I don't know.
That'll work. No, that's not working.
That's not working. Stupid technology. Stupid.
It won't let me green screen the comments.
What happened? Did you hurt? Oh my. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Problem where she has accused me of things and I begged her to post the proof and never any proof was posted. And that's
You
what I'm saying.
okay?
If you look at any accusations, that's harmful. And you should be able to come in here and show where you feel you're right. You won't do that. And you're weak as fuck for that.
Accusing someone of not only having children's pictures, but sharing them more than once. Yeah. Are you serious?
Here comes Ratina.
Hi. So,
You know what, Ratina? We don't like you. We're not even going to listen to you. That was so irrelevant to everything.
come up and clarify because I understood what they were trying to get at, but I saw that Smash was majorly confused. So I decided to jump up and try and clarify things.
We appreciate you, darling.
Considering y'all know me, I don't normally get inboxes. So
Let's find out
I
who
guess
that is.
image instead of an
Oh,
act.
Ratina, you're
because
so
in
irrelevant.
South Dakota- So, hers.
You know, Ratina, where did you get your law degree? Like, where did you get your fucking law degree? Like, I get it. Like, people Google a whole bunch of things, they read a whole bunch of things, and then in their mind, they are a fucking lawyer. They are a fucking FBI agent. It's fucking weird.
You know what I do?
Turn it down.
Yeah, I sent it to Smash. This was yesterday morning.
Goodbye, Ratina. I'm getting on my motherfucking. I want to know who was in there. Goodbye, Ratina. I'm getting on my motherfucking. I want to know who was in there. I don't know who that other person was, though.
Handcuffs. We'll get to you in a second. Please don't mute somebody that is asking questions.
Well, I think asking questions and making statements are two different things, but I don't want them muted because I would like to address them as well.
Oh, well, Mal,
I would
man.
like them to be able to respond, but we'll play this real fast here.
Did y'all watch this part? Because I did not. I didn't watch past justifying passing on the quote-unquote CP.
I only saw maybe a minute as I was shutting everything down last night to go to bed.
If you would like to respond to that, Malibu.
Well, how many followers do they have? I'd actually like them to get in a box.
Oh, look at you.
Because I feel like if you want to come in here and say something, you should come in the box and say something.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I've invited them.
Malibu really runs Smash's lives, doesn't she?
My guess is they won't come up, but
Where'd Sunshine go?
Florida man's handcuffed. Since you don't want to come up, I think you might want to go back and talk to Florida man because we kind of straightened that up. I am not going to defend myself or tell you the reasoning behind what happened or why it happened, since you don't want to come up in the box, but you have the balls or whatever to make a fake account and say what you had to say. But you can go talk to Florida man about it. You can say what you want, Smash. I'm tired of defending myself to fake accounts.
No, that's fine. There's no sound on that one either.
For fuck's sake.
I even saved that one, and neither of them. No, I think that's fair.
For fuck's sake.
I even saved that one, and neither of them. No, I think that's fair. Yeah.
Oh, there you are. I was like, where the fuck did she go?
So I'm assuming Malibu, in response to a comment, asked, I'm assuming, about the picture that she sent to Smash?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're talking about on this part.
That's what it sounded like, but I wasn't there, didn't see it.
That's what they did to me when I asked a simple question in the live. Attack you? Because poor Penny gets it fucking constantly.
Person.
Yeah, that's fine. If somebody here actually.
No, Cookies. You don't have to hide anywhere. You didn't do anything by...
I just wanted to make sure that we... There we go.
Addressed it.
Gave them an opportunity to say something or anything, so, but they're blocked now.
I thought you didn't block people.
But really, if somebody has questions, I think it's important that people feel like they are allowed to ask questions, right? And it's important to make sure that whoever the question is towards, be it myself, whatever. We have the opportunity to answer, and they have an opportunity to either join a box or rebuttal on the comments. Alright, Regina, let me know, girlie. I'm gonna keep playing this live, but let me know if you...
Just Cookies, you can come hide under my covers on the other side of my bed.
I can't stand that woman.
Try Snap, she
It was
said.
not CP, but I think it is equally as harmful. All right, Betty. It's equally as harmful to keep saying that it is when it is
Hold
not.
on a second.
It's not.
Shannon's wrote.
It's not. I love her.
I'm only allowed to... I can't...
Oh, let me also... I definitely want to point this out, because during that time... Hold on. During that time, when you heard my granddaughter, y'all tried to say that I was talking nasty around her. Now, you heard that whole conversation, right? What kind of nasty words did I say around my granddaughter? Mind you, the only thing I said was CP. Do you think she knows what that nasty words did I say around my granddaughter? Mind you, the only thing I said was CP. Do you think she knows what that is? But I definitely have a clip of you all saying that I was talking nasty around this child. And that's what I'm talking about, that kind of stuff. That's ignorant as fuck. Because you knew it wasn't true.
What? Shannon's wrote number 17 says, why can't questions be asked from the comments, though? That's not what she's not saying questions can't be asked. That's why she said not to mute them or block them yet. But asking questions and making foul statements are two different things.
Okay, no. Making false statements, Victoria. Why would
agree with
you
that.
Agreed. Okay, so you said making false statements is the problem. Why the fuck do you think we came to the internet yesterday, Smash? You're not, now this is a perfect example. You're not allowed to come in the chat and accuse Malibu of anything, are you? No, you can't. They made an allegation, didn't want to come up in the box, so they got blocked. But any and everybody is allowed to make their allegations on their side. Number one, with no proof.
Yep. But that's how it is, and every single side does it. Every single side does it. Rules for thee, not for me.
We came here yesterday because of a false allegation one of your friends made, right? And then we don't get an answer. We don't get an answer. A 3-hour live was held in response to the live that I held, but never got an answer. But somebody had the fucking audacity to come in there and accuse Malibu of something. Y'all are weird. I don't know. Nobody got it. You demand people to do things when it's your people, and you don't give a fuck about nobody else. It's crazy.
Making foul statements are two different things. Shannon's rose number 17.
Also, they didn't ever respond in comments. I had to actually scroll back up to some other things that happened above. That's what. Yeah. Ask questions from comments. That's literally why I said please don't block people who are asking questions.
Fiona, turn it down. Thank you.
I don't know, you're gonna send me a line. What was it?
All right. Well, honestly, we're not going to listen. I mean, I have no plans on listening to this 3-hour live. Are there any parts that you wanted me to actually play that I can try to find? Because at the end of the day, they held a 3-hour live, picking apart every part of the live except the part where Kendra was supposed to come up and show the proof against Breezy, and it wasn't even brought up. What a waste of 3 fucking hours of your life, to be honest.
It's just wild. It's wild to try to turn that all around.
Yes, the blocked account comes back and asks about the pictures.
Oh. Okay, so someone questioned what actually really did, admittedly on that side, on live, happen with proof. And that was the reaction, the response that they got. Okay.
That's kind of crazy. That's more than crazy.
I mean, if you guys can't see the double standards and hypocrisy for yourselves, I mean, it's willful ignorance. Truly it is.
Yes.
That's the part that still has me fuming. The accusation was so public. The proof or the apology needs to be equally, if not greater, than that.
Yeah, but they didn't even address it.
No,
they held a 3-hour live.
All they're going to do is sit around
live
and
that
spread
lasted a
rumors.
whole 35 minutes.
Yes.
That's disturbing.
They seriously have nothing better to do with their lives or their nights or any of that because they held a 3-hour live on a 35-minute live.
Huck, Just Living Life said keep listening.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you know I haven't heard it, so.
No, I haven't either.
Apparently, the blocked account comes back in and starts asking about the pictures.
who made the statement wasn't the person who made the statement.
Jonah.
I don't know what you mean by that, Michelle.
Where'd Katrina go? Right,
What they're trying to get at was when Malibu had said, if you have the balls to ask that type of question in the comments, then you should have the balls enough to be able to get up in the box and actually verbally ask it, and get an actual verbal response.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a stipulation. It wasn't, her saying if you don't get in a box, like,
don't ask questions. I was right. I know what you're
I
saying.
agree. I think so. You should get in a box, but
I just think if you want to call somebody out on something that you might not know the full contents on, and obviously they were just coming in here to troll me, right? Because I mean, people ask questions all the time, and we answer them, and I don't say that. But again, I like when people want to troll me, especially on something that was just cleared up last night, and obviously it was an issue today. I think you should come up and ask the question. Don't come in on a fake account. Come in on your real account, and let's have a conversation, adult to adult. But not against you anything. No, I appreciate you.
A lot of people aren't comfortable getting in boxes. I get wanting equal respect, but some are scared to get into boxes if they have different views. I mean, that's fair. Then they should have at least said that in the comments. Hey, I'm not comfortable getting into a box.
Why would they have wanted to? She literally said, jumped down their throat. I'm sorry, but that was the way she reacted to them asking a question. Why would they get in a box?
Period. I wouldn't.
You can say that and excuse it any which way you want, but the proof is right there.
I mean, history has proven it doesn't always work out the way they're saying it does. That they're so welcoming, and they just treat everybody with the utmost respect at all times. Like, get the fuck out of here.
I just figured I'd come up and clarify because I understood what they were trying to get at, but I saw that Smash was majorly confused. So I decided to jump up and try and
I gotta run my dog outside. Carry on.
We appreciate you, darling.
Considering y'all know me, I don't normally get in boxes. So, Crazy Kate, catch me, because I'm coming down. Love you guys.
Love ya.
I'm gonna play this clip again.
Okay.
That it was not CP, but I think it is equally as harmful. All right, baby. It's equally as harmful to keep saying that it is when it is not. It's not. It's not. My G is not. I love her.
Okay, so from what I understand, I think from what I gather is that Snark is trying to say that she was not listening, found out she was listening, repeated something that she said, found out she was listening, repeated something that she said, proving she was listening.
Bro, that's not even from the same live, I don't think. You're really gonna go and pick things apart to that degree, guys? Like, really?
That was from the day before, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's crazy. See, you guys are so bored.
I mean, this might come up in what I'm listening.
Hey y'all, just so everyone knows, Victoria made her first loaf of bread today.
You are doing it. Black and white. You cannot deny that. So that every time you see that video and read your
And it
comments,
was beautiful.
Just to be clear, that was the only thing that G repeated also. Just to be clear.
All of these people over here, why don't you fucking question me? Please ask me. Please ask me. Why don't any of you?
Well, I can answer that. You don't do fuck shit. Also, it's rare. You're in a box. Inserting yourself into situations you have no...
No, you don't do fuck shit, Victoria.
But I wasn't inserting myself in a situation when it involved someone and a situation that I was very much so a part of. Your friends are accusing her of passing around CP.
That's what I want. I want her to come in here and show proof of the accusation. That's all. And then it would just be done.
No, it won't be done. Breezy, take off your seatbelt so you don't catch a manner. So yeah, I guess I'll just wait for my turn. Your turn. I've given every single one of the entire internet to fucking question me on anything. Where I said who I talked to. Question me. Please fucking do it. I internet to fucking question me on it, who I talked to. Do it. I honestly want you to. I have been waiting for y'all to. You do it to these other people, but you don't do it to me. And I do it. I honestly want you to. I have been waiting for y'all to. But you don't do it to me. And I'm the loudest about my stance.
That's horrible. I am so sorry that you guys have to listen to that.
J-Bo. Hey, J-Bo. Or just discuss it. Like, you guys chase so many people around this internet. Like, I watched y'all do it. You're constantly chasing Stephanie. You're constantly chasing Boo. Come in here and show proof of the accusation, and you're going to ignore that.
When we know you're literally in here screen recording because you've been online saying it and showing it. So just get in a box.
Period.
If you're right and you're standing on business, then get in a fucking box, dude.
That's all. Period.
Like, state and you're standing on business, dude.
That's all. Put your hand on it. That's all we're asking you
You're
to
not
do.
scared of anything, that you're righteous and you do no wrong in the moral high ground. Well, please come in here. Please have an intelligent, you're not scared of anything, that you're right ground. Well, please come in here. Please have an intelligent conversation with me.
Come on, Kendra. It's ridiculous at this point. You're acting like a fuck. Come on, Kendra. Ridiculous at this point. You're acting like a fucking child. And then get mad when people call you a child, when you act like one. Period. Yeah, Liz is allowed to do whatever she wants. Liz is allowed to do whatever she wants, and that's lost on me as well.
What?
They're mad at Kendra because she doesn't want to go into the lion's den?
Yeah.
Oh.
What is that? The welcome wagon that they're in?
If you have Kendra on your share list, absolutely share it to her.
I don't have her.
Share it to her. Anybody else can. Liz, absolutely share it to her.
101 people that I see, and I know that like 90% of you are meeples with her. Let's get it done. 101 people that I see, and 90% of you are meeples with her. Let's get it done.
Me, Kendra, needs to stop being a TikTok to see. Can I read that right?
I think she meant TikTok detective.
TikTok to see.
I think she meant TikTok.
Oh, okay. That would make sense. Yeah, that you're absolutely right. Her and Rakina both. So anybody who has Kendra on the share list, share it to her. Kendra on the share list. Oh, maybe that was Dez. Maybe that was that Dez Love girl. That could have been it. Oh, maybe that was Dez girl. That could have been it. That could have been her. That Libby account.
I shared it in the group that I forgot on it.
Oh, period, though.
That I forgot on it.
Oh, period.
Anyway, obviously.
Okay, I'm back. I missed whatever they were talking about.
I couldn't really hear whatever they were saying.
Why?
Oh no, I heard what Malibu said about Kendra coming to the lion's den.
Well, and they played the part where Victoria said, "Why don't you come for me? I'm in the box. Come talk to me." And their answer to her is because she doesn't do fuck shit.
She don't do fuck shit. She'll
who
get
doesn't
boxes
do
and
fuck
insert.
shit?
Victoria doesn't do fuck shit.
I don't, but I also don't turn the other cheek when I see fuck shit. And y'all should know that too.
Yeah, period.
I am very vocal,
Very
obviously,
vocal.
and I stand on what I say.
With all your fuck shit.
That's right. If Victoria doesn't do fuck shit, we're doing something wrong here.
The Lions don't even get in boxes. You're right, Unhinged. You are right.
The day that I see Victoria losing her shit completely up in a box is gonna be the best day ever.
You have seen me.
Yeah, I've seen it one
we've seen a
time.
little bit of you. A little bit. I feel there's more.
A lot of rage in here.
Do it on all my accounts. I just don't have the energy to do that. But I usually, if I'm gonna block, I'm not gonna have the energy to do that. But we can talk to Kendra. That would be great. Thank you, Debbie. The list I was able to see. But great. The list I was able to see. No, she's not blocked.
Actually, okay. So if are you the Florida Man account?
I think so.
Well, go ahead and ask your question again, or say what you said, because maybe when they got muted, they switched accounts or made a new one or whatever. Maybe they didn't hear, but actually you got blocked because you didn't answer. So I don't know. Do you want to join a box and talk about this?
Now, can I point this out really quickly? You have spent a whole lot of time in this live just criticizing how I hold my lives, but you said they didn't answer the question, and them not answering the question was why they got blocked? And I'm the problem? You're weird, Smash.
Stop blocking, for fuck's sake. You must have dipped out after you got muted. I had you unmuted, actually.
I will answer this question. First of all, I didn't screenshot that picture. It was sent to me by somebody who was very concerned. I did via text. I hit copy, and then I pasted it via text to Smash.
Wow.
And I didn't let
Saving the photo to your device, and it might as well have been a screenshot.
Considering how hysterically she was laughing when she was waiting for Smash to open that picture, and I'm fully convinced that Smash had no idea by her reaction that that was the type of picture, whatever that was, that she got. So, concern where? Where was it funny then? Because you definitely were laughing.
You were, and she was laughing. Motherfucker. Oh my God. She was definitely laughing prior to Smashly looking at the picture, where she did say she was laughing at Smashly's reaction, but she started laughing well before her reaction.
That's the part that confused me. I don't remember where I saw that clip played, but it was very clear that one, if not both of them, thought it was funny. And there is nothing funny about that.
I don't feel that Smashes, from what I saw, I don't feel she thought anything about it was funny.
I mean, we didn't get her whole reaction to it either.
Oh, I mean, just her initial reaction just looked like shock to me.
I agree.
But, yeah, Malibu, you were definitely, like, hysterically laughing. You thought that was great.
And regardless of whether or not Smash laughed or thought it was comical or what, she still saved it to her phone. It's still in her fucking phone. She still has CP in her phone. And who is she sent it to? Because right now they're sending and receiving CP all over the place.
The very thing they've accused Breezy of, without any proof.
And said was so disgusting, and I would never give anybody, oh, come on.
And they're
And that resulted in a 3.5 hour long live about us?
I've never seen the photo. I don't have the photo. Nothing. So I shared it with no one, and no one sent it to me.
Yeah, and yet nobody here. I mean, I have not seen. Yeah, thank you, Otto. Yes, thank you. Because
Can you pull up that screenshot on your green screen? I tried to, but it wouldn't let me save it. Can you pull that back up just
yeah,
to give a reminder of why
yeah.
we're even talking about this for the new ones?
You
Because
know,
I don't
I
even think
really
I
hate
saw
how
Otto in here yesterday.
I hate how easily the word deflection is thrown around, but I can't even like this is literally deflection. Like everything you guys did, you're turning it around on us. That's just crazy. That's crazy. You know, you can dislike someone without having to make shit up, right?
Oh, absolutely.
I'm just
She
making
can
sure.
not like me. She can just block me and move on,
Right, like
regardless of which breezy I am. Like it shouldn't matter. I shared no one's photos, and I have nothing to do with Shannon. Nothing.
it's just weird.
It
God
is.
dang it, Breezy. Quit sending them pictures around. You know those funny ones of the clowns getting out of the car and shit?
Yes, yes. And
Breezy,
farting.
I can't find it. Will you
Yeah, I'm
resend
gonna.
it to me?
Fucking other Breezy. She goes, this Breezy didn't send any photo either. Damn it, you Breezies.
I would be livid if someone sent that to me. I would be incredibly furious. I don't care if it would be, I mean,
I think you
anyone.
told me yesterday,
Anyone.
like, you would literally fucking block them.
Yep, right out of my life.
Delete it and
Disgusting.
block.
And I'd report. I would report.
So, quick rundown, Fab 4. Kendra accused Breezy 2.0 up here of sending that CP that Shannon put up around, and then there was actual Pam asked for receipts on it. They didn't come in. They wouldn't come in. Then they held a 3-hour live because Pam did put up receipts of Malibu saying that she sent the CP to Smashley, which Malibu just admitted to on that live that was just played in here that she did. And Smashley also admitted to saving that CP for when it's the right time to report it. I mean, anytime you get CP right then is the right time to fucking report it.
Yeah. I don't know what you're waiting on or what you're holding it on to. Like, if it was passed on to law enforcement, there's absolutely no reason for you to hold on to that. And talking about reporting it when it's time, that time has passed.
Furthermore, it has been reported to law enforcement. There's a case, a detective, which means that Internet Crimes Against Children is probably already working on it. So wherever that picture is getting passed around to and whoever it's getting passed around to is probably already being tracked. There's probably already detectives somewhere up on this side of TikTok fucking looking into this shit.
I laughed at Smash's face, and if you were in here last night, when I get uncomfortable, I either laugh or cry, or when I get upset, I cry. So
Most people do,
I need to
Malibu.
explain it again? I mean, obviously, you are, with the amount of followers you have, you're somebody, just trolling me, which is fine. I mean, it's probably somebody from over there. Things that make me extremely uncomfortable. I can't explain it. I laugh because I haven't been in very many uncomfortable situations in my life, so I
know
don't know how to deal with
Can you mute that a second?
I can't. I'm glad you asked because
No, she is not trying to act like some sort of fucking victim right now. I
She
guess you're
really
just
is.
trolling me. Long dramatic pause. No one said anything. So I have to go on about how terrible I react to things. No, you laughed at sending someone alleged CP, and then you guys want to get on your moral high ground as if you did something when you're fucking dead ass wrong and you're hypocrites.
It's so horrible. Let me send it to my friend. What?
Yeah, there was a moment where someone tried to say something about me because because I bought a keychain from Ashley Starr. So they said I supported child abuse by doing that. And so when they were all coming at me in the boxes, I laughed and said, sure, I support it. If that's what y'all say, then I support it, I guess. You're right, you got me, haha. And then so since I laughed at that, then they all had a few choice words to say about me as I just left the box. Because I'm not going to argue with anybody over dumb shit in the box. You obviously had your feeling about it. I bought a keychain, God forbid, $7 keychain, and because I watched Missy Peterson. But it's okay for Malibu to laugh about a CP picture, and it'd be okay because she was uncomfortable.
Fab 5, are you private? Because it's not showing a request and I can't request you.
Who? Oh yeah, I got it.
Fab 4.
So
We don't see him.
Again, you know, it's okay for one, but it's not okay for another. It's a good enough.
No, it's only okay for their people, and nothing is okay for anybody else.
The double standards. And that was definitely not a nervous laugh, Malibu.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't an uncomfortable laugh. It was an actual entertained. I'm entertained. Let me laugh. My life will never be this boring. It will never. I promise. I could never.
As far as things like that, and when I get upset, I cry.
But you weren't crying, Malibu. You were laughing.
Wrong with the shed? Nothing's wrong with the shed. It has been all talked about, but apparently, I mean, if y'all haven't noticed, I have some haters in the last week, but it's, you know, it is what it is. I guess it's part of this.
Girl, don't flatter your fucking self. We don't hate you. We just don't like your dumb ass.
Well, don't speak for me.
I was
What do you
talking
say?
about.
I'm sorry, I must have missed it.
And I'm sorry, and I know I keep repeating it, but everybody that was in the boxes that night, that Shannon showed that, I mean, Dalton was labeled a P3DO, and the other person needed drugs all over the TikTok and back over laughing.
Yes. Yes, I actually brought that up yesterday, in fact. Because I found that really crazy too, that you're calling Dalton a whole P, but just letting Malibu laugh, and then not only laugh at it, but then play a victim about laughing about it. That's crazy work.
And she's recorded sending it to Smash.
Wild to me. Wild to me. All wow. Kendra sits and accuses anybody of anything she wants to with no proof.
I totally agree with what Victoria said. I don't believe Smash had any clue that that's what she was getting. She totally had the WTF look.
Yeah.
The way it looked to me is that Malibu thought it was funny as hell, and she thought that Smash would too, but
Yeah.
Smash was taken back and shocked. So then it was like, uh-oh, this isn't funny?
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
That's exactly how that went. Exactly.
Oh, I see what you're saying. What's wrong with the shed? Like, why people are coming in here trolling? Is that what you mean? Because I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, I don't see anything wrong with her screen. I'm like, it looks the same to me. Must be something in the water. Thank you.
I know why Malibu thinks it's funny. 100%. Because this is the same woman that got on here and told us that she has never had anything traumatic happen to her. She's never been in DV. She's never been sexually assaulted. She's never had any traumatizing things happen to her ever. That's why she thought it was funny, and that's exactly why
She said
Smash didn't think it was funny.
she didn't have too many uncomfortable moments in her life. Which a woman of that age, bitch, that's a fucking lie. You ain't gonna tell me that and expect me to believe it. That you haven't had that many uncomfortable moments in your life. How fucking unrealistic was that?
She grew up in Mayberry, apparently.
Wrong with the shed, and I'm looking at your screen. There's nothing wrong with the shed, but he's talking about the people coming in the shed.
What happened with the whole? What happened? Is that person still here? Did we get to like a conclusion or?
I explained exactly what I said. I said exactly what I said last night, and there's no comments. So,
Well, there's that. If you ever feel like you want to comment again, I guess it's up to you.
See the whole thing. I don't know.
Thank you, Tina.
I'm one of those people that if I actually really have something to say to someone, I would rather.
Oh, I'm gonna say it right to you.
Yeah, I want you there. If I actually really have something to say to someone,
Right to you.
yeah, I want you there.
exactly, DB.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want everybody that follows Kendra and just thinks everything that Kendra does is the best thing next to sliced fucking bread. I need you all to pay the fuck attention to the fact that she is not willing to have a conversation with the people that she makes accusations against. Please understand. I need you all to pay the fuck attention to the fact that she with the people that she makes accusations against. The frontal lobe is still developing. You're right. God damn it, you're right, Unhinged. You are right. You're right, Unhinged. God damn. But pay attention. Just pay attention because, we've all, not just me, everybody in this room, if you know Kendra, we have all sat and not just me, Kendra, we have all sat and watched her be very vocal, be big, doing the big one in the box all the time with her disrespectful fucking ass. You all clap for it. In fact, everybody that supports that girl's created this fucking monster, so you can thank yourselves because I've been saying it for a while. She'll sit up in boxes with all her fucking friends around her, right? But like the other day in Better Days Live, right? I have been trying to get Kendra in sit up in boxes with all her fucking like the other day in Better Days Live, right? I have been trying to get Kendra in a box in my live for a good 10 days. But when I took that box in Better Days Live, she jumped right up in that box. But will not come in live. She jumped right up in that box to a space like this and have the conversation. No, nobody to a space like this and have the conversation. No, nobody would want to be accused of a 23andMe.
She'll be in a box tonight running her mouth.
No, nobody.
She'll be in a box tonight running.
What? Why is the light now bugging? What? The fuck? God damn it.
Wow. Just wild. So then we are free to just come in or just go live or make videos accusing people of things they didn't do, and then we won't be called on the carpet for it, right?
Well, not us, but them.
Okay, I was just making sure how that worked.
What happened?
That's a great drawing. You did a good job.
Yeah, that's nice, right? I'm gonna put some nails on it, actually. Just gonna do it. Hold on.
Okay, I was just making sure how that worked.
Also,
I was just making sure that I was right. That's right. I know, I don't make a habit of running to the internet with a bunch of misinformation just to make all the eyes on me. I definitely am not going to do that to anybody.
So fucking hateful and petty that you have no problem.
Me. I definitely am not going to do that to anybody.
Petty that you have no problem just saying this type of shit. And petty that you have no problem.
I agree, Lynn. I agree. It is a very strong accusation. I agree. It is a very strong accusation to not have the discussion, and that's all we're asking for. Yeah, exactly. Just to be seen doing it. That's
Kendra's live, but it just got shared in that group because she can't come over here.
To be seen doing it. That's
Shared in that group because she can't come over here.
yeah. That is wild to me.
Goes to show
That
the adults
wow.
because she can't
Because
come
she
over here.
knew she lied.
Is what? That
The adults,
wow.
the adults can't converse with her. That just goes to show. She made this accusation. Did that. The adults can't. That just goes to show. She did that.
No, if she doesn't have a group of people behind her that can
that's exactly
back her up, she ain't coming.
Yep. No, and that's what I've been saying about this girl the whole fucking time.
That's exactly it. Her up, she ain't coming.
No, and that's what I've been saying about him. I've been saying it is weak as fuck, and you all promote it. You all think it's the best fucking thing. I'm gonna find the bitches live. No, it is weak as fuck. It's the best fucking thing. When I hear every time I was shit talked in a live, I went to the live and took the box.
Period.
Go figure. You know what? I think somebody was talking about me in a live yesterday, and I did that same fucking thing.
Okay, it's not that great. Don't make fun of me, but. Why does it look like Trump's toes?
And honestly, y'all don't start with this shit like, oh, they just can't stop saying our names. Bitch, it's a this shit like, oh, they just can't stop saying our toes. I had anything to say about it, okay? I had a whole nother, I was talking about a whole nother subject today. I wouldn't have had anything else to say about it. Okay, I had a whole nother, subject today. I wouldn't have had anything else to talk to y'all at all today, in fact.
Because then I would no longer be able to control the narrative. I didn't come here with a narrative. I came here with this screenshot saying that Kendra made the accusations and I don't run with narratives, y'all. I know I don't. I don't build my own either. The only thing I do is come here and respond to some fucking shit.
Right. We discuss topics. You don't run narratives, and we're not sheep over here.
Come here and make things up, for fuck's sake.
Why are we looking at Mrs. MRI?
Oh, I don't know.
It's a 2-liter.
Narrative. You can't control the live. Snark doesn't like that. Don't you know?
Period. We're gonna find Kendra. Here. What account is Miss Kendra on?
The new profile picture.
But that's exactly what Kendra did.
The 2 liters back.
Wild times. But can't talk to the person she's accusing. What exactly is what's supposed to solve doing it this way? Like you made the accusation in the comments, right? Exactly is doing it this
We ordered $140 worth of Chinese food tonight, but my husband tipped him $30. So I think $30. $150. I don't know. I think he paid we almost paid $200 tonight for a bunch of fucking Chinese food tonight. Oh no, my nail's stuck. So if anybody's hungry, too bad. It's ours. But it was really good. And all kinds of yummy shit.
Hey, real quick before you start. So my high-speed pursuit that I'm watching,
you boring bitch.
It's a stolen vehicle, and they crashed
Nobody
the
gives
first
a
stolen
fuck.
She's talking just about. So any proof, any receipts, anything?
absolutely not. Then who should shut up? I'm saying things about how you're old enough to be her mother. Why are you going for her? I'm old enough to be her mother. Why? Well, then quit falsely accusing people of stuff with no proof.
She was old enough to be her mom.
Well, then quit falsely accusing people of stuff.
She was old enough to be her mom.
No, and there's even an allegation that it is. Why are you going to sit around? I'm not touching it. What are you doing? There's even an allegation that it is.
This is going to get really chaotic because literally, they're playing my live, which I'm playing Kendra's live. I don't know how much of this you're going to be able to hear.
No, I don't want to see it with my own two motherfucking shit brown eyes. I don't.
Wait, what'd she say?
She doubled down on that you did that.
To who? Whose pictures did I send around? Who did I send them to? And let me see some screenshots.
Thank you, Hippie Chick.
Huh? What happened?
I told Hippie Chicks thank you for you.
Thank you. God. This file is trying to escape me. Sorry guys, I'm thoroughly annoyed right now.
See some screenshots.
I have on my phone or my title.
Thank you for the gifts.
And usually, my nieces
Yeah, I just heard that.
I just don't, I have pictures of my nieces and nephews, but mostly the only pictures I have of children on my phone are my motherfucking child.
Well, Kendra, could you imagine if your niece or your nephew
solicited on the fucking internet?
Are you my motherfucking child?
Kendra, you was happy to get solicited on
Not. Nor will I ever. Now I'm not screenshot of this. Her kid, that's
What the fuck did she just say? What the fuck? What was that in regards to? Because that's actually fucking crazy.
I can tell you what it's in regards to, since you want to complete. Since she wants to completely ignore the entire live. That was in regards to the fact that Muffin Man's kids are still on this app, but none of y'all talk about that.
So don't.
Asked for the 2-speed, that's for sure.
Is she laughing at you, Victoria?
I don't know.
Nor will I ever. Now I'm not screenshot of this because Rick's my best friend. Oh my god.
That's weird.
Oh my
That's
fucking
so
god.
weird. Why would she have pictures of Rivka's kid? Ew.
Ew, why would you have some? Oh my god.
That's weird.
Oh my
That's
fucking
so
god.
weird. Rivka's kid. Ew.
Somebody else's kids on your phone. Ew.
Disgusting.
Come out and say it. If somebody else's kids on your phone. Ew.
Disgusting.
And say it. If you took a screenshot of what Shannon showed, regardless
They're being
if it is or is
sarcastic.
not CP, it isn't. It isn't fucking weird.
Yeah, but
It's
Snake's
what
the
Shannon
adult.
showed, regardless if it is or is not. See, fucking weird. It's weird. It's even weirder if you send it to somebody and laugh
I
about
like
it.
Snake.
Who
I
did
kinda
that
like
though?
Snake.
Who did that? Who did that?
Wait.
And laugh about it. Who did that though? Who did that?
Wait.
They're
Is she
shooting
talking
you.
about? Is she talking?
Can you? Who said that? Because they brought up that video of ours. Who was that?
Hold on.
Laugh about it. Who did that though? Who did that?
Wait.
They're
Is she
shooting
talking
you.
about? Is she talking about when we were talking about your 3D printing and I sent you a screenshot of something?
Do I need to go back further?
Yeah, because somebody was talking on the.
Is she talking about? Wait.
Send it to somebody and laugh about it. Who did that though? Who did that? Who did that?
Wait.
And laugh about it. Who did that though? Who did that?
Oh my god.
They're
Is she
shooting
talking
you.
about?
How many times are they gonna
About
fucking
when
listen
we
to
were
it?
talking about your 3D printing and I sent you a screenshot of something?
My intuition and I listen to no.
Is she talking about
Oh my god.
and I sent you a screenshot of something?
Because how would they know? We talk in private. Even if they
Because I said
No,
something
they're
about it in
talking
the
about
live
what
yesterday.
Shannon. No, they said you screenshotted what Shannon. Because how would they know? We talk in private. Even if they
Because I
Shannon. No, they said you stood.
Oh, they're talking about Shannon's
You're
video.
passing it around. That's what they
Live,
fucking
yeah.
see.
I didn't even see Shannon's.
Look.
Did you stop it or did they
Is
stop?
that what they were saying?
No, I didn't stop it.
Were they listening to Kendra and whoever was in Kendra's box?
Yeah.
And were they talking about when Shannon posted it?
Oh, what?
That was a weird time to stop it.
No TikTok sex, it's over.
Because Kirby or Breezy was about to say she hasn't even seen it.
Yeah. Because
That's
she said it
crazy.
plain as day that she never saw Shannon's picture.
See Shannon's live, and I said that in the live yesterday.
Why are we saying
How am I?
So, y'all didn't see Shannon's live.
Play that? Can they replay where I said I took a screenshot of Shannon's picture and sent it around?
I can download my live. I can download my
picture and sent it around.
I can download my live.
Yeah, do that, please.
Okay, let's leave it alone. The people who saw it have reported it. There are resources to report it if you saw it or want to make a report.
It isn't.
Why are we people who saw it? Resources to report it if you saw it or want to.
It isn't.
Why are we looking at people who
Who's digging at posting resources? I don't understand what they're talking about.
involved in her exploitation case? I mean, whoever's behind those accounts doesn't have some mugshot yet, then why are you going to sit over there and allow people to spread misinformation like that? I'm sorry.
What?
We're not going to charge her and have her mugshot up in 2 seconds. They're not. They have been. I was talking to my husband about this last
This
night.
is wild. They're literally making things up as they go. They're throwing shit at the wall waiting for something to stick. This is complete and utter defamation and slander.
Yeah. An investigation is triggered, and it depends on how serious the crime is.
This is complete and utter defamation and slander.
Is triggered, and it depends on how serious the crime is, how many times it's been reported. There's a lot that goes into an investigation to say. Hey, can you turn her down for a minute? I feel the need to say reported. There's a lot that goes into. Hey, can you turn her down for a minute? I feel the need to say something, right?
Breezy and Victoria is a smart
Can
spot.
we not? Can we please, if you're looking for direction in what is going on here, can we not follow Retina? Because I don't know what is going on here. Because I don't know where she went to her Act 120 and got her law enforcement degree. But when I tell you that, because I don't know where
God,
she
it
went to
skips
her,
so much.
law
I don't know.
enforcement, that
Hey,
woman does not know
I gotta say this. I could never do this. Like, I gotta go. Like, within the next couple minutes. But the fact that you all can sit and listen to that for as long as you did, I think it's a very telling of the type of person that you are.
talking about, I promise you, I am here
I'm
to
just
tell you.
Is she in a box?
I know, you funny kid.
That's who I heard in that box.
Who the fuck is eating?
That wasn't Retina in the box with her?
No, it's Rivka and now Katie.
That's who I heard. That wasn't Retina in the box?
Rivka and now Katie.
I don't know how y'all hang in my live that long if I lag that much.
If I was in a better mood, I'd be down.
Oh, okay, my bad, Retina. You probably working. Girl. And I'm not going to say what fucking she said. And I'm not going to let anybody around my house who I don't trust enough to not.
So Retina's a weirdo for working? The fuck?
Oh, no, you're a weirdo, fucking Malibu.
She's like, oh, my bad, Retina. You're probably working, weirdo.
I said girl. You're the weirdo, bitch. You're the fucking weirdo. I said girl. She said I said weirdo.
What a concept.
I guess I'm weird too, because I was at work too. Yeah,
I
that's
said
what it
girl.
sounded like. I thought she said, wait,
Man, how old are them girls? How old are they? How old are they? This is really wild to me. This is just super wild.
How far? Right at, like, just...
right before you passed it. Oh, did you say girl?
And I'm not going to let anybody around my house who I don't trust. That wasn't Retina in the box with her?
No, it's Rivka and now Katie.
Talk about hanging on my every word.
That wasn't Retina in the box?
Rivka and now Katie.
Oh, okay, that wasn't Retina in the box with her?
No, it's Rivka and now Katie.
Oh, okay, my bad, Retina. You probably working.
Girl.
Oh, girl. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
you fucking weirdo.
I thought she said weirdo the way it
We
sounded.
made a correction. It was girl.
That was a long girl.
Oh my god.
My girl.
Now we're counting the length of my syllables.
You said girl too long. I don't think I can hang with you anymore.
I've never in my life.
So whoever was saying that stuff about investigations, oh my God, I didn't do that. And now that everybody around my house who I don't trust enough to not take it. Saying that stuff about investigate, I can't even respond to. I feel like I'm losing intelligence, and I hate that.
Same. Fucking same.
Then why are you doing it, you dumb cunt?
My brain actually.
Christ.
Girl.
I've never heard someone complain so much about the person that they're purposefully streaming.
I'm waiting. Girl, I'm waiting. I want to hear a report. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I want to hear a recording or a screenshot. Like, I want to see something or hear something. Let's go.
Some type of proof.
I'm waiting. I want to hear a recording, see something or hear something. Let's go. I can't do it.
I can't do it either, Smash. You're killing me.
Fireball. Sounds like somebody's
I've lost interest, honestly.
Huh?
I've lost interest, honestly.
Period.
I guess until a conversation can be had, it is what it is, and some accountability for false jackets being put on people.
I mean, why is it so hard for them to understand what we're asking for and what we came here yesterday and asked for? And I think the most important part of that 3-hour live was the fact that they never addressed Kendra or what she did. I saw nothing.
Nothing but it being redirected back at us, like in
Yeah.
the weirdest way.
In the weirdest way. So Kendra can make all the allegations that she wants against anybody she wants and never has to answer for it. But let somebody do that to Kendra.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine the live?
Could you imagine? It would be, it would be bad for whoever did it. But we're okay with letting all that sit out there in the open hours and deflect it away.
3 hours to deflect off the fact that they cannot answer your question.
Exactly. But then in the same beginning of the live, accused us of deflecting. What are you doing? Are you staying up half the fucking night to look dumb the next day?
I mean, you don't have to stay up half the night to do that, ladies. I mean, you guys do that pretty well every day. Anyway.
It would be bad for the person that did it, Glitter. It absolutely would be bad for the person that accused Kendra with no proof. It would be bad for that person. They would attack that person.
Yep, it would be really bad.
It would be really bad.
Anybody that wants to do that, don't worry. You can just show me your receipts, and then you don't have to show them to anybody else because I can vouch for you. And if they can't take my word for it, then that's on them. Right? I think Pam realized what I just did there.
Yeah. Yikes. And still nothing, but I'm sure that they'll spend another 3 hours tonight trying to deflect from this. Listen, Malibu, you took the picture, you then copied the picture, then you pasted the picture. You are 100% guilty of what Kendra is accusing Breezy of. 100%. Not only are you guilty of passing it around, you're also guilty of finding it funny.
Yeah, that's some weird behavior right there, Malibu.
It's really
very
weird. And on that note, y'all, I've been here way too long because this was probably a waste of my time because nothing is changing. They're still gonna do what they do to not just Breezy. Let's make it clear. They don't just do these kinds of things to Breezy. They do it to whoever the fuck they want to do it to. Without consequence. None of their friends will ever call them out for it. So while they run around the internet pointing the finger at absolutely everybody that they want to, somebody should start pointing their finger at them. Because it's boring and it's just hypocritical all day the fuck long.
Yeah, I'm good with not ever doing a live where we listen to someone else's stream.
Yeah, I'm actually okay with that as well.
with
Because
third
that's really fucking wild.
Same.
I mean, the very least they could have done was asked Kendra what was going on.
No, and even people in the boxes, they weren't asking what was going on. They're following the narrative that's being spun.
Well, and Smashley called Rivka out for fucking lying because Rivka got up there saying that Robert was over here talking about people, and then somebody, I guess, messaged Smashley and was like, Robert was not over there talking shit about people, and got sent it, and that's why she said that. So right there, Rivka, you just fucking got outed as a fucking liar for what? Your girl Kendra?
It was Rivka that said that.
Yeah.
Huh. Wow,
Outed
Rivka.
as a liar in Smashley's fucking live by saying Robert was over here talking shit when he wasn't. And then you want people to believe you when you fucking have Kendra's back? Again, where's your fucking receipts for all the fucking bullshit crap y'all have been saying?
I didn't hear him say anything about anybody.
That's crazy. I didn't know that was Rivka that did that.
Rivka's just a little liar. Little liar. Just like her little Kendra boo.
That's crazy to me. All right, guys, I'm gonna go. Thanks for coming.
Have a great weekend.
Happy Easter and all the things.
Same.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.